Hey everyone. Friends, it has been a tough day. My last living grandparent passed away at 3 a.m. And y'all, the realization that it's an entire generation that is now gone from my life. Like, that whole generation of people are now gone from my life. And whether it's your grandparents, your great-grandparents, or your parents, having an entire generation be over in your immediate family is a huge change. I hope people realize and value parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, if you are lucky enough to ever have them in your life. It's not a guarantee. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Stop waiting. I spent a good chunk of my time from the time I was 19 until just the last couple years in off and on, as needed, taking care of elderly grandparents. When I was super young, I took care of a grandmother. My first child was only like 1, and I was doing in-home health care for her because I would have rather be a family member than not, if at all humanly possible. And so I took shifts and did that even at the young age of like 19. So spend the time while you can. My other grandmother had severe dementia, and I would take turns with an aunt and uncle who were caring for her as well, and I would go and spend 2 months in another state away from my husband and my family to take care of her, to give my family a break, because people who do caregiving need breaks. And my kids were older, they were of age to care for themselves and things, and I had a very capable significant other at home, so I was able to do that. And y'all, that time, so precious. Also kind of selfish, because there is no love that is unconditional like from a grandparent. It's not the same. As a parent, I love my kids. Absolutely love my kids. But as a grandparent, it's completely different. Because you're not having to raise them and discipline them, and you don't go through the ups and the downs quite as much like you do. Grandparents are different. And now all of mine are gone. So we're lucky enough in our family that a lot of people live to be in their 90s, like well into their 90s even. And so my granddaughter got to have a great, great grandfather alive for 13 years of her life. That is not normal, but such a rare gift. Such a rare gift. So, y'all, if you happen to have those people around, whoever they are to you, your parents, your grandparents, you know, be sure to enjoy them. You might lose them young. They might live to be dementia ridden and super old. They might be full of life for so long and just gone the next day. You don't know. I lost him when he was 60s, and she lived into her 90s. You never know. So make sure you do the things, right? You take the time, you spend the time. I was lucky enough that my grandfather, the one who just passed away today, this last summer, came to see me at my job and hang out with me and my youngest, who was volunteering with me at my job. And y'all, he loved being a grandpa. People, oh gosh, took in so many children, and even adopted a child in, I think they were in their late 70s, early 80s, late 70s, when they adopted the final child that they had in their home. They never didn't have kids in their home, and Grandma made sure that, and everybody was always welcome. And no matter what the circumstances were, you could walk through that door and know that there was a hug waiting. And that, y'all, is a difference where people know that they're home. They know that they're wanted. They know that it's unconditional. And my home is the same. My kids are always welcome. I always have a spare room. They can come. They can stay. Doors open. Shoot me a text. Need me to come pick you up? Whatever it may be. So, y'all, remember, when you lose a generation, it's gone. It's absolutely gone. You will never have that again. So make sure you spend the time. Reach out. Do the visits. Take the photos. Be in the photos. All of those things.